Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, the hot dish is sizzling. A big shakeup for morning TV. Find out who's leaving CBS This Morning, who's coming in the door. Then, calling true crime lovers. Meet the local host of a podcast with the perfect name. It's always the husband.
3, 2, 1.
And it's the latest show I can't stop talking about.
And we got a weather report for you. What?
And breaking news, you're going to love it. We're going inside small town news. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Maple Grove. Good morning, Champlain. Good morning, Anoka. I'm just centering on one little area today. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello, filling in for Kendall, who continues her much-deserved vacation. She's original recipe. It's Shane Wells, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning, Shane.
She will be back, despite what you said yesterday.
That's right. I'm mad at her, but she'll be back.
And then you can actually talk it out with her. You'll want to tune in for that, guys.
Actually, we're going to have Dr. Phil moderate it.
You might need that. Yeah, I think so.
She sent me to
challenge.
Yeah, she sent me to an aerial adventure park.
I would never.
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
She actually texted me and said, would Jason like this? Because I was there, and I was like, I mean, it'd be... Never mind. We won't talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, so you're kind of partially to blame. This is a portion of the story you failed to mention yesterday. You are a co-conspirator. Look at that. Leo, stay on that shot. Everyone, now look at that lady. Look at that lady right there. Everyone's like, oh,
Shane. See the color?
When I go out in public, people always say this, oh, Shane and Kendall, they're so nice. Mm-hmm. Nope, that's reality right there. There's another side to Shane. Anyway, well, I'm doing pickleball today.
Oh,
they're
fun.
sending me to pickleball. I have no idea what pickleball is.
Do you know where you're going?
I have no idea. I think I'm going to where am I going? St. Louis Park. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
It's a lovely city.
Well, there's a place where you can do pickleball and drink cider. I thought that seemed right up your alley.
No, why aren't we being assigned that? Why am I going to some place?
I would have given you that. See?
Oh, you can't make, forget it.
No.
You can't make up for it now. Let's say hello to the audience. Leo, let's say hi to our friends. We have Rachel, Kathy, Jenny, Colleen, and William. Hello, group.
Good morning.
Look at everybody. Now let me. Oh, there's a dog. Look at the wild animal. Look, I love it, William. William, what's your dog's name, buddy?
Ellie.
Oh, I look so cute. Now, Colleen, let me go to you for just a second. Look at your beautiful, beautiful artwork behind you. Are those prints?
Yeah, they're just prints.
Oh, those are gorgeous. Monte Carlo. What's behind you? I can't see what's the one directly behind you.
Chamonix Martinet.
Of course it is. Look, see, we got fancy people today, Shane. We got fancy people.
I don't know.
Jenny, I love your home. Is that your beautiful home there?
This is.
Yeah, Rachel.
I actually took all my pictures today because they were my kids. I didn't want them their cuteness to overpower me. So.
Oh, are the children are in there, Jenny?
Well, no, I have them in the basement, like in the corner. But I had pictures of them up in the background, but I didn't want them to interfere.
Okay. Now Jenny is my type of gal. She loves her kids, but she doesn't want the focus taken away from her. Jenny, I love you. I love you. Rachel, do you have any kids or relatives in the basement that we need to know about?
I'm actually in my parents' basement, so I can escape from my kids.
Kathy, are you in the basement, my friend? Where are you coming from? Kathy? Oh, she's frozen. We'll get back to her. See, she's in her basement. Bad Wi-Fi.
That's a good frozen face.
That is a good frozen face. We'll talk to the audience a little bit later. I love it. Okay, seriously, you're a parent. How much do you love Jenny? She had photos of her kids back. but it was going to steal the focus. That's what I would do.
And put them in the basement.
Yeah.
We did the opposite when we were doing the shows from home. I locked my kids upstairs and I was in the basement.
How great is that?
I love it.
Kids, get in the basement. I'm on the Jason Show. Come back
No
at 11.
noise.
Come back and you can come back up for lunch at 11. We'll see you then.
Yep.
Speaking of food, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. My mother texted me that I needed to adjust my tie.
Already?
Yeah, I think during my little buzz tease, it's a tie that's not behaving today, so I apologize in advance.
I like it.
Former housewife Dorinda Medley was on with Andy Cohen last night following the latest episode of New York. She dropped tea about what she's been up to. Look at this.
Which housewives are you in the most touch with these days?
All of them except one. Can you guess who that is?
Ramona?
Yes.
Yes. Any updates on Bluestone Manor?
Bluestone Manor is thriving and doing well. And we're going to have a Bluestone Manor bourbon and, of course, the Airbnb.
Wow. I heard about that.
Yes.
How many more holiday decorations did you procure during the pandemic?
I refuse to answer that.
How's your dating life?
I am on the league, so if you know anyone, Andy, you know a nice Jewish guy? Do you know a nice Jewish guy? You said your husband.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's not nice.
If you guys don't know, next to Dorinda is Jackie Hoffman, a singer, actress, comedian. She's in a new off-Broadway play right now. Dorinda is also offering up her teleprompter. Roll up for me, please. Offering up her iconic mansion in the Berkshires on Airbnb. You might have heard her mention this. Proceeds will benefit the Ronald McDonald House. We're showing this because even if you don't watch New York, I love Dorinda. I do watch New York. I love Dorinda. And as you've heard me say countless times on the show, the season is a trash season. It's horrible. Last night's episode was no different. The minute Dorinda walked onto the set of Andy Cohen, I went, you got to bring her back. You got to bring her back.
So I didn't even know she's not on
She's on pause. She's on pause. And
what'd she do to get paused?
Well, she was a little bit of a mess.
Okay.
But she took a pause, and they joked about it yesterday. Andy on the show, you could tell she's coming back. There's no if, ands, or buts. She's coming back. She has to.
How about Bluestone Manor? Have you booked your stay yet for your birthday next year?
Okay, I need to do that. I love Dorinda. If Dorinda's watching.
Will she be there? Like she'll be like fluffing the pillows
I don't
when you
know.
get there or something?
I think if I met Dorinda, we would be buds.
I
really do. I think I would gel really well with Dorinda. She loves the gays. She does. A little hug.
Perfect.
Yeah. So Dorinda, if you're watching, call me. I would love to come to Bluestone Manor. I bring gift baskets. I'm a good house guest. I bring
And
stuff.
biscuits.
I'll bring biscuits.
Yeah.
I'll bring executive producer Jeff, if he's in a good mood.
Oh,
No.
he's not interested.
Oh my goodness! Did you hear
He just
him?
shook you off.
Oh, he goes.
Yeah, meh.
Wow. Scratch that trip in October
I will
then.
take his spot.
You come on, Shane, we'll go. Because obviously, I'm mad at Kendall. Next in the dish, David Spade filled in for Kimmel again last night. One of his guests was fellow SNL alum Molly Shannon. If you don't know, Molly's hot right now because she's in the new HBO Max show that we're also loving, The White Lotus, and talked about taking on a new kind of role because this is a different Molly. Look.
Your character seems a little not like what you're like. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was watching, I'm like, it's kind of cool to see you in that different move because you're not that sweet. You're kind of shallow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I'm a very, meddling mother-in-law. And it is a different type of role, yes. And I live in my kind of bubble, kind of playing a role. And it was hard to do. Yeah. Mike White, who's our amazing showrunner, creator, writer, he was like, no, Molly, because at first I was doing kind of like a caricature almost. He was like, you don't have to act rich, you just are rich, you know?
Yeah.
So he just kind of gave me that.
It's a good note, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to feel it out.
If you don't know, The White Lotus is on HBO Max. It's kind of a dark comedy set in Hawaii. All of these folks are staying at the same hotel, and they're kind of intertwined a little bit. And we got good news yesterday. It was officially renewed for a second season. But the thing is, it's going to be set the second season, whole new cast, and all new White Lotus property. You know how there are Hiltons all over the place and Marriotts? White Lotus, we're going to go do another White Lotus property somewhere.
Because we don't know how this is ending yet, right? 'Cause I'm a little behind.
No, the penultimate was this week.
Okay.
And then the season finale is next week.
Okay. Well, my only dig on the show is that in the previews they show Molly Shannon, and you just can't wait to get her.
Yes.
And she doesn't show up till like the 4th episode.
Yes.
But you're just like, come on, where is she? They keep teasing her.
Yep, it is so good. I know a lot of you rely on us to tell you what shows to watch, and I so appreciate that. Watch this. If you like dark comedy, you know, that's really what this is. And it's
totally different than anything I've seen
Yep.
before.
Minnesota's Steve Zahn in it too. He's so good. Next to the dish, this broke a couple hours ago, a big shakeup at CBS this morning. CBS News vet Anthony Mason is out, and former NFL wide receiver Nate Burleson is in. Nate will join Gayle King and the horribly unattractive Tony DeCopel.
No sarcasm there at all.
Starting next month, when the show moves to its new Times Square studio, that'll be across the street from GMA. I love that, in the old TRL studios. Shane loved the TRL.
Sure did.
Anthony Mason is going to become what's known as a CBS News culture correspondent. It's the first major on-air move by the two new heads. What's worse than one boss? Two. There's two people leading CBS News. And so this is their first big move. I love this. I love Tony because I thought he was the calm figure, you know, like elder statesman. I thought he was a good mix with Tony, horribly unattractive, and then Gayle. Nate, though, he did appearances in the summer, and I loved him. I fell in love with Nate Burleson.
When do you have time to watch this stuff?
Well, you know I'm a nerd. It's a part of the brain I do not use on the show. I DVR the Sunday morning shows, Face the Nation, Meet the Press, this week with George Snuffleupagus, and then I also TiVo the CBS This Morning and the Today Show.
Okay.
Wow. I'm a nerd. I do.
You're not, just finding the time. That's why I was like, I can't watch these because we're on air when all this is going on. So
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of input.
I don't spend a lot of time with my family. I'm sorry. I saw my mom yesterday.
You're honest.
Took her to the Walmart in Roseville.
Nice.
Met some nice people there. Not much of a
Alrighty
story
then.
there. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment. That story went absolutely nowhere. We still have more hot dish coming out of the kitchen. Next, are Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer dating for real? Plus, a look at Clint Eastwood's new movie. Also ahead, do you love Dateline in 48 hours? Talking to you, Mom. Well, you're going to love this true crime podcast. It's Always the Husband. Meet the local hosts in just a bit. And breaking news.
I have resting smile face.
There's a new show I can't wait to tell you about. That and more when we come back.
That's right, the season finale of The Bachelorette was last night, and Katie and Blake are officially engaged. You know that show can get pretty emotional, so I thought we could help. Here's a clip from the episode, revoiced with the least emotional person we know, Siri. This is Let's Get Serious.
My entire day and evening with Blake was truly perfect. Yum, yum. And the fact that we could open up the way we did during the dinner, it really changed our relationship. Last night was, I think, everything I could have hoped for. Me too. Mwah. 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 I love you. Mwah. Love you too. Mwah. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Mwah. Mwah.
Okay, brilliant, Fallon. Brilliant.
See, now you like The Bachelorette.
No.
You'd watch it if it was all like that, right?
Oh, if it was Siri, it was like
Yeah.
pop-up video Siri edition,
Yeah.
I'd watch that dumb show. Yeah, of course I would. That's fantastic.
Mwah.
What a moi. 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 Because she
Yum,
does. That is
yum,
the thing about Siri. There's like zero emotion, you know, zero.
And the weird pauses.
Let me see. Let's try this. Hey Siri, I'm feeling sad today.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes, taking a quiet moment can help. You could try listening to your favorite music or doing some simple stretches.
She really isn't sorry. She's not sorry at all.
She couldn't care less about
No.
me.
Do some exercises.
I like that she do some simple exercises.
Why Yeah, a few jumping jacks.
Some simple. I don't know what Siri means as simple. Has she ever met Hot Trainer? I don't think so.
No, it's not a Jane Fonda.
I'll come in today. When I see Hot Trainer, I'm going to go, Siri told me to go real easy today.
What does he call you?
What?
Did you call him Hot Trainer? What does he call you?
Ugly client.
No.
Overweight client.
Nope.
Chicken finger, he calls me.
Client number 4.
Yeah, I'm a number. Client number 4. I should take a hint, though, because he posts about every other client but me. Every other client on the social media.
Calling him out.
All of them. Like yesterday, this woman was pumping iron with him. He puts it on social media. He's never.
Start putting the heat to him.
I'm going to. More Fallon for you as we continue with the hot dish. Barbra Streisand was his guest. She has a new compilation album of rare and unreleased recordings. It's called Release Me 2. And she's going old school with it. Look.
Not only did you come up with the vinyls, but also on cassette, which I love. No one does this. Why cassette?
You know why? Because I still have my old Sony cassette player that I've had for, I don't know, 30, 40 years. Yeah. And I love to record on it because it's so simple. Play, forward, backward, that's it. The new stuff is so complicated and I don't think it's better sound. The old sound, the analog sound was so great, and I still have it.
Release Me 2 is in stores right now.
Okay, Siri.
Now, I love Babs, but Babs, is the CD player really much different than the cassette? Play, forward.
Do you have a cassette player?
I had one. I had a Walkman.
Do you have one?
Oh, no. No, because I've never met anybody other than Barbara that clamored for the sound of a cassette. LPs, yes. People love the sound of vinyl.
There's a reason those research.
Exactly.
Hot, yeah.
I've never met a single human being that was like, oh, I miss cassette tapes when they would break. And then you and then you got all depressed because it's like, there's no, you had to stuck your finger in there and then your finger has marks in it, and
Did you ever record the radio on a cassette?
I sure did.
Me too.
When I would get sick of a song, I would put Scotch tape over one of the nubbins, and then you were able to record on a cassette tape.
You didn't just buy the ones you could record on?
If I was desperate, Shane, if it was these desperate times, remember, hashtag the 20s, very poor. I was eating gas station chicken, But so I would, I would just reuse, like, oh, look, here's Madonna's True Blue. Oh, no, I would have saved that one.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
No, look, the best of Kenny Rogers. Just, put a piece of tape there. Next in the dish, call it wishful thinking, but there are rumors that Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer are actually in real life a thing. The Friends duo is denying reports that they're spending time together. Rumors ramped up when a source claimed the reunion stirred up all kinds of feelings and emotions. So they began texting. I don't think they began. I think they continue texting. They did reveal during that reunion that they had crushes on each other, but usually the other one was in a relationship. It's, timing. It's always timing. Now, David has since denied these rumors. He's like, it's not true. It's not. We all want this to be true, I think. We need it. The world is just a dumpster fire right now, and we need something to make us feel better.
This would redeem 2021.
It would. How great if Ross and Rachel really were together?
I couldn't handle them breaking up, though. So if they're going to be together, it has to be to the end of time.
And you know what I learned today? On my radio show, our traffic guy, Kenny, he's not even just a traffic guy. He's a dude's dude. He lives up north. He chops wood. He hunts. He said that all of his guy friends hate Schwimmer. They hate the character of Ross. All of the guys that they know. I have never heard that. Do you have?
I mean, he was kind of an annoying character compared to the other guys.
Yeah,
no?
He's the one that I, if out of the three, absolutely would have played Connect 4 with. Yeah.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, you out of the three, if you had to date one of them.
If I had to date one of them?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd probably go Chandler. I'd go like the funny one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't want the hot bad boy. Ross, kind of nerdy. pick the right in the middle.
Okay, that's fine. I get it. Let's go to the audience here.
Oh.
Wow, we have people have changed.
What?
Catherine's now in front of a brick wall. I love it. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
Are you in an alley? And now, there you are. Catherine, where are you zooming in from, my friend?
From Mankato.
Well, welcome to the show, my friend. And you said that our show, this meant a lot to us when we read this, our show really helped keep your spirits up during the pandemic. Am I right on that one?
Yes, you are. Yes.
Well, thank you. I mean this. It's hard to tell when I'm not being snarky, but that really means a lot to us. A very nice lady said the same thing at the Walmart yesterday with Darren. To all of us, that means a lot. That's what we try to do. We're goofy. We say dumb things just to put a smile on your face every day. So thank you, Catherine. Speaking of putting smiles, Jenny, any word from your kids? Have we heard from them in the basement lately?
No, so I can only imagine what's happening to that basement. But hey, it's all right.
We should, you know what we should do later, Jenny? We should take the phone down there and spy on them.
We should, but I don't know if my one kid has even got his clothes on yet. So it could be a little too hot to handle.
You're saying that it would be an FCC violation. Am I hearing you right?
It might be in some counties.
Well, in some counties. Carver, Washington. Yeah. We'll check back in with the audience a little bit later. Okay. Again, it's bad when the audience members are funnier than the guy hosting the show.
Thinking like,
that didn't need applause. Thank you.
Get Jenny in here.
I know.
I'll sit there and just watch.
William's dog, he's left. He's bored with the show. I love that. Poor William. Yeah. Next in the dish, Maggie Q plays an assassin in the new action movie, The Protege, and she revealed some secrets behind all the high-flying stunts. Look at the trailer first.
Most people are good. Some people are bad. But you're the rare gift. So get in and get out. You can always think on your feet anyway.
Not so much tonight.
Gee, I wonder why we're doing this story. #Ted. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Maggie said she did nearly all of her own stunts. All this despite having spine surgery 2 months ago.
What?
2 months. I had a swollen lip and I was off this show for 2 weeks. She said the doctor told her she couldn't work for 5 months, but she disobeyed orders. The Protege, if you want to see it, opens in theaters on August 20th.
You going to be at that one?
I would rather eat dirt. I would rather eat dirt.
With a little worm coming
It's
out.
not my, I'm not an action movie kind of guy.
Same.
Yeah. Maybe this movie is your kind of movie. Okay. Next in the dish, Clint Eastwood's next. And he's hinting this could be his last movie. Is coming out soon. He directed it and starred in it. It's called Cry Macho, not Nacho.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking.
Nachos.
That would be a movie we would star in.
I was interested.
Here's a little bit of the trailer.
Get in the back. We go and I tell you, okay? Look, the only place you're gonna go is the hospital. You get too angry. It's not good for you. You used to be strong, macho. I used to be a lot of things, but I'm not now. Now, I'll tell you something. This macho thing is overrated. Just people trying to be macho, show that they've got grit. That's about all they end up with. It's like anything else in life. You think you got all the answers. I'm Mike. Marta.
Clint plays a one-time rodeo star and washed-up horse breeder who brings a young man home from Mexico, and they face challenges all along the way. By the way, Mr. Eastwood, Hollywood icon and legend, is 91 years old and still getting it done. That's Cry Macho. Now, Cry Nacho is my new movie where a middle-aged talk show host attacks a restaurant owner for not layering his nachos correctly. That's right.
That one I'd pay to see.
That I would too.
Yeah.
Don't cry for me, nachos Bill Grande. Because you know, it's one of the layer the nachos. If you own a restaurant and you're watching the
got
show,
him going, Jeff.
Layer the nachos. Nobody wants crap on top and then naked nachos at the bottom. Layer the stuff.
I cannot wait to see you go behind the kitchen sometime and teach them how to make their own nachos.
That's right.
Layer those nachos.
People do it. Serums does good nachos. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment. Layer nachos. Welcome back to the show. True crime shows have been very popular for a long time, and they often have similar themes. Someone dies mysteriously, and according to our next guests, it's always one person. Please welcome to the show Megan and Sarah from the uber popular podcast, It's Always the Husband. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
No, thank you for being here. First and foremost, we have to credit our good buddy Dax Holt for bringing you guys to our attention. Dax, for people that don't know, hosts a TV show now, or an internet show, focusing on the best podcasts to listen to. Let me start there then. When you got that call from Dax that you guys were being spotlighted, what was that like?
Really surreal, because we're so tiny. We're an indie podcast. We really don't know how even heard of us. So it was just so exciting, especially following Dax and his career for so long as well. It just was incredible, really incredible.
We peed a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, a little bit. I get it. Well, that brings me to my next question. It is hard. I always joke that everybody has a podcast now. And I mean that because it's hard to break through the clutter. So what was it about this concept? Were you guys true crime fans for a while? Where did this idea come from?
Right. We've been true crime fans most of our lives, I think. And watching Dateline even 20 years ago. We love watching all of the, Discovery Plus TV shows.
Oh yeah, that's
shows.
the best subscription. You need Discovery Plus.
Yes.
Discovery Plus gets it done. And we just talk about it, and sometimes the production is really not that great. Terrible wigs, horrible production quality, and then it's all it's always ends up being the husband.
So
we just kind of from there thought, maybe we can
That's our
record.
niche.
Yeah.
We've had several husbands between us, so we know about good ones and bad ones.
Hi.
Well, how many are we talking, Megan? Are we in single digits or what?
Oh, we're in single digits. But
it's getting up there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But you're right. We always joke, even before I knew you guys had a podcast and was named. It is, though. You do watch Dateline, or like my mother, if she's not watching this show, she's watching Investigation Discovery. It is always the husband. So your podcast, that, as you said, that's the niche. But what do you guys do? Do you re-examine cases? Do you look at multiple ones per episode? What is the format like?
So our format is usually we watch a show, like maybe we start with the Forensic Files or a Dateline or something on, we found Behind Mansion Walls, which is horrible.
Yeah, in the best way.
In the best way, yeah. So we watch those first, and then we use that kind of as the basis. And of course, we only watch episodes where it's a husband killing a wife or a boyfriend killing a significant other, and then we go from there. Sometimes we have to do a little back research.
Right.
We also talk about the pop culture of the year because kind of like you, Jason, we love our 80s TV and music, and so we'll talk, if the year is...
The setting for 84.
Right.
What was going on.
If the murder was in 84, we talk about our favorite songs and what we were doing, and then we go from there.
Do you have a favorite? I know it's like picking when people ask, who's your favorite celebrity interview? But for you guys, is there a case or cases that you could do multiple episodes on?
Yeah, I love this guy called Ed Post, who killed his wife, Julie. And again, we don't really make fun of the murder itself. It's the ridiculousness of either the case or the husband or the TV show that's portraying the case.
Absolutely.
Ed Post hit on another woman at his wife's funeral.
What?
Yeah, I thought, you know, what a winner this guy is. So, he also, to solidify his alibi, he went on a run and then told everyone as he was leaving the hotel, I'm at post. Hey, I'm at post. I'm going on a run. And it's, 8:35. What time it is?
Yeah.
Bye. And he told
He did not. He did?
Yeah, he did. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What is
That was episode 6. Yeah. If you're going through our episodes.
That's a great one.
That was one of our first episodes that we did.
Other than Dax, what has the reaction been like from fans, I would assume, around the country? When you look at the analytics, are you surprised of where people are listening from?
It's incredible. We're on the iTunes charts in Russia, and we have no idea why. All over the world, we have fans from Australia that write us, and it's incredible to meet all these amazing people that otherwise we never would have met, that are hilarious and funny, and just we're real about what it's like to be a woman, in
a working mom, a woman, a wife. We work in a secret job at a deodorant testing facility.
We say that gets summers off.
Yes, and so we're real about it, and we have found this group of people
really great
who are
women.
just like us. We have a great Facebook group, and everyone's hilarious. And
well,
it's been so much fun.
That is the formula. You guys have it. It's all, whether you're doing a job like yours or something like this, it's all about literally just going on the air and being yourself. That's truly the trick to any of this crazy, goofy thing, called entertainment. So congratulations.
Well, you've been a huge inspiration, Jason. I don't know if your production assistant sent you the picture, but we met you actually in
5 years ago,
2016 or 2015, and we woke up early to go to the state fair to see you.
Wait in line and take a picture with you. And Alexis.
Oh, that's so sweet. Was I in a good mood that day? I hope I was nice
to you.
Happy. Okay.
You were great. And very attractive.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, thank you. Well,
You're welcome.
Well, okay. Well, there we go. What a great way to end the interview. Little self-esteem boost.
Yes.
Guys,
and happy late birthday.
Thank you, guys. Will you come back? Let's have you back after a few more episodes, because you guys, I love you, and I love this concept, and I think it's going to just grow and grow and grow. So continued success to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sarah and Megan, everybody. For more information, follow them on Instagram and find them wherever you get your podcasts. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. That was my phone that went off. Let me tell you what just happened. I thought that I was at the desk for this segment, and about 10 seconds before we're back, Tyler goes, Jason, sit down. And I go, I am sitting down. He goes, not there, over here. Not there, over here. So I pranced over here, like Richard Simmons. I did. I looked like a less baby oiled up Richard Simmons. Welcome back. It's the latest TV show that I can't stop talking about and telling everybody about. I texted Jeff in the middle of the night, so I'm naming it my latest best thing ever. It is, oh God. It is the new docuseries, Small Town News on HBO, and it follows an independent TV station in the desert, about 60 miles outside Las Vegas. Look at this.
I went to a buddy of mine. I told him I'm going to build a TV station in the middle of the desert. He said, what are you thinking?
I love doing the news. It's like an addiction.
You girls ready? It's kind of like pitch and catch.
That's exactly what we do. He's the pitcher and I'm the catcher.
Now we're going to expand into the Vegas marketplace.
My concern is the station is barely sustaining itself.
We got a weather report for you. Whoa! I have faith in everybody here to do the job. This is exactly what this station is about.
I'm the only person that stays here because I have no self-esteem.
Oh God, that's Deanna. The show was centered around KPVM in Pahrump, Nevada. And the reason, look, you don't have to work in this business to love it. It really will resonate if you like, this is how I describe it to folks. It is a great mix of 30 Rock, a little bit of Veep, and all of those great Christopher Guest movies like Best in Show and Waiting for Guffman. It is all of those, but based in reality. This is a real station. The guy, the owner, is real. The anchors who do everything, this is all real. This is a reality. Shane's going to come up in a little bit. We've all worked at these stations, and it's the truth. One of the best characters in the show is Deanna, the longtime anchor woman who does just about everything at this station. Look.
I'm actually 24/7. I do the dishes and I vacuum and I feed the chickens and that dog.
If you want to be somebody in life, you got to get out and do it yourself.
Even though the owner of the station leans conservative, the news is trying to be as fair as we can.
It's always some emergency, so you got to be willing to step up.
We did have camera people at one time. I don't know what happened to them.
No idea.
Can you arrest a bunch of people for me?
I'm sure something will happen.
I love doing the news. It's like an addiction. Barbara Bell says that you can see aliens right here.
When I do go to sleep at night, they're making love to me.
Can you get better than a docuseries where a woman claims she's making whoopee with an alien? It's all kidding aside, it's so good. From a humor aspect of it, episode 2, there's like, think 4 out. Episode 2 to me is by far the funniest. I never stopped laughing because every moment there's one-liner after one-liner after one-liner. And what makes it better is that these are real people in this circumstance, and it is fantastic. But again, you don't have to be in TV to love it. You can stream Small Town News on HBO and HBO Max. They're all about 30 minutes long, so it won't take you long to buzz through new episodes on Monday. We have more, plus we're going to hear Shane Wells' experience working in a small town station when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Shane joins me now. Working in TV, most of us have had experience in a small town market. Shane doesn't know this, but the Jason Show research team was doing some digging and came across, right there's the Jason Show research team, and came across some clips
I'm terrified.
Of Shane at her first job. Look at this.
He's a Basset Border Collie cross, and he likes to chew on things.
Live TV.
Yeah.
Don't you want to show them your dance? I don't know if you guys are all ready for this. No? All right.
That's what she does if I'm reading, and then they wonder why we laugh.
Yeah. Look what I discovered on Steve's desk.
That is a pink water bottle.
That's not pink. It's a light shade of maroon.
That is super pink, matches my club. Can I borrow that sometime?
You may.
And it's tough enough to wear pink night, meaning almost everyone here has pink on, except apparently me, because I missed the memo on that
You missed the memo on that one, Shane.
Is that YouTube?
Where do we find that?
The Shane Wells Fan Club on Facebook.
Thank you. The Shane, we have another surprise for you. You did not know this, but there is a Shane Wells Fan Club Facebook group on in Idaho. And there are 2 members.
Is it my mom and dad?
It is your mom and your dad. But there are 2 members of the...
And they posted all those wonderful videos, huh?
Yeah.
How did... Oh, gosh. It's still going.
What do you...
Still going, guys.
Look at you. You look like you're 14 years old, by the way.
I was like 23.
23? And what station is this, Kate?
This, oh my.
Oh my, look at that eyeshadow.
Jeez.
Shane.
Oh my gosh, this hurts me.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Is this
the
painful?
Fox. This is, yeah, I'm cringing a little. This is the Fox in Boise, which no longer exists.
The station was so bad it folded?
It definitely wasn't the #1.
Oh. Well, it was with the 2 people in the Shane Wells Fan Club.
I want to know who they are.
Well, what was it, Jeff? What was one of the quotes?
Oh, there's quotes?
Oh, they're quotes. They did posts. Like one of them said, I only knew I didn't know happiness until I saw Shane on Fox 12.
By the way, that's still my best friend.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, we weren't good together. We became just like, we would chit chat like friends, you know? So they had to split us up.
I love that.
Air.
Well, okay, so fair is fair. This was my idea. We've shown you many videos of my early days on TV, but you have not seen this. A look back at my time on the Fox 9 Buzz doing the dance-off with Alex Kendall in 2012. Look at this.
There's a little locomotion by Kylie Minogue. I'm gonna locomote. Come on, kid.
Okay, Shane.
Jason, you were standing on a table shaking your bonbon.
Well, I mean, you know, oh, and what am I doing?
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, move over, Bjorn.
How very Caucasian of me.
What does it feel like watching that?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, I'm a white man. That's right. Well, yeah. Why did I do that?
No. Do you remember those moves?
No, I don't remember that.
I said move over Bjorn.
Yeah,
exactly. We have a new dance star.
Okay, to end this, we saw this over the weekend, and because we all know, I mean, we're doing a TV news theme. John Oliver loves to poke fun at awkward TV moments on his show Last Week Tonight. On Sunday night, he featured, now, we all have this, you know, it's called like host chat at the very beginning of a show where you come out of the open. It's like, hey girl, what'd you do this weekend? Well, he made fun of a local talk show in San Antonio doing host chat. Look at this.
And now, the electrifying small talk of San Antonio's Daytime with Kimberly and Esteban.
Daytime with Kimberly and Esteban starts now.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to Daytime. It's Monday.
It is Monday.
Holla!
For reals.
Welcome to Daytime. It is Wednesday, February 10th, you guys. Hello.
What's up?
How was your weekend?
It was good. Busy, but good.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. I am good. How about yourself?
Good. Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Chilling.
Good. Good to hear.
Another day.
And it goes on and on and on. That is Daytime with Kimberly and Esteban from KABB.
Do you think that's still on the air?
I think it is. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is, and you know this well, I mean, the buzz and on this show, when you ad lib, I call that the ping pong ball. And there's nothing worse than when you serve up a ping pong ball and then the person ducks, and meaning like you throw out like this. Shane, how you doing today?
Good.
Exactly. I mean, you know, you want a story or something.
Something good.
Something good. That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. How was your weekend? Yeah. For real. Welcome back to the Shane Wells Fan Club.
I think you are going to be number 3.
I'm joining. We're helping you do some back-to-school shopping this week on the show. We're teaming up with the Mall of America to give away a backpack full of back-to-school goodies. It includes a Fjallraven backpack as well as a tumbler, pencils, socks, a pair of Nickelodeon Universe passes, and a $50 Mall of America gift certificate. The backpack is worth $260. For your chance to win, head to our Facebook page to search for Jason Show TV or go to fox9.com/contests.
We just need some new clips.
Sup.
So if you...
Sup. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. How was your weekend? So.
You.
Welcome back. We don't have long, so I want to say goodbye to our great audience. Let's take a shot, Leo. Thanks to Jenny, Rachel, William, Catherine, and Colleen. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And William's dog, look how beautiful. Thank you.
Ellie.
Thank you, everybody. We greatly appreciate it. Enjoy those mugs. Tomorrow on the show, I test out my athletic skills at a senior living community. You heard me right. Plus, Sarah Rogers will join us, and let's just say it ends in total embarrassment.
You? An embarrassing ending?
Never.
While playing sports ball?
Whatever,
What?
Shane Wells fan club.
I have 2 members, okay?
You do. You have 3 now. I joined. 4.
You and those guys are going to have a great conversation.
Totally. That's going to do it for us. If you're a kid watching and you're being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day. Stay warm. Go join the Shane Wells fan club, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's coming into your shot.
It's coming in. You're going to come in hot tomorrow, Shane.
Up to 6 members.